All right, y'all. I think we are live. It is Friday, December 22nd, 2023, and we have a shocker out of the White House this morning. And I wanted to bring it to you live so that you could be aware of what is going on. Joe Biden and his administration have just issued a pardon to thousands of Americans who have been convicted of marijuana laws in federally and in DC. I want to read you this entire thing so that you are aware of exactly what has been done, because I know there are marijuana laws on the state levels as well. The reason I'm bringing this to you on this channel is because this very well could affect folks when it comes to their Second Amendment. As you know, marijuana is still federally prohibited, and if you have been convicted of marijuana charges, then you can be federally prohibited and thus lose your Second Amendment rights forever. So I wanted to, did I misspell pardon? Somebody's, sorry guys, I'm just rushing to get this thing on. Did I misspell it? No. All right. Somebody said I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Pardon. Looks like I got it. But anyway, this is his proclamation on granting pardon for the offense of simple possession of marijuana, attempted simple possession of marijuana, or use of marijuana. Again, I wanted to bring this to you so that we can go over exactly what is said, because I know everybody has questions, especially if they fall in this camp. It says in Proclamation 10467 of October 2nd of 2022, granting pardon for the offenses of simple possession of marijuana, I exercise my authority under the Constitution to pardon individuals who committed or were convicted of the offense of simple possession of marijuana in violation of the Controlled Substances Act and Section 48904.01D1 of the Code of the District of Columbia, DC Code. As I have said before, convictions for simple possession of marijuana have imposed needless barriers to employment, housing, and educational opportunities. Through this proclamation, consistent with the grant of Proclamation 10467, I am pardoning additional individuals who may continue to experience the unnecessary collateral consequences of a conviction for simple possession of marijuana, attempted simple possession of marijuana, or use of marijuana. Therefore, acting pursuant to the grant of authority in Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution of the United States, I, Joseph R. Biden Jr., do hereby grant a full, complete, and unconditional pardon to all current United States citizens and lawful permanent residents who, on or before the date of this proclamation, which is today's date, committed or were convicted of the offense of simple possession of marijuana, attempted simple possession of marijuana, or use of marijuana, regardless of whether they have been charged with or prosecuted for these offenses on or before the date of this proclamation, in violation of 1. Section 844 of Title 21, United States Code, Section 846 of Title 21, United States Code, and previous provisions in the United States Code that prohibited simple possession of marijuana or attempted simple possession of marijuana, federal laws. 2. Section 48904.1D1 of the DC Code and previous provisions in the DC Code that prohibited simple possession of marijuana, so DC law. Number 3, Section 48904.09 of the DC Code and previous provisions in the DC Code that prohibited attempted simple possession of marijuana. And 4, provisions in the Code of Federal Regulations, including as enforced under the United States Code, that prohibit only the simple possession or use of marijuana on federal properties or installations or in other locales as currently or previously codified, including but not limited to, I'm not reading all those, but you see them there. Okay. My intent by this proclamation is to pardon only the offenses of simple possession of marijuana, attempted simple possession of marijuana, or use of marijuana in violation of the federal and DC laws set forth in paragraphs 1 through 3 of this proclamation, as well as the provisions in the Code of Federal Regulations consistent with paragraph 4 of this proclamation, and not any other offenses, including other controlled substances or activity beyond simple possession of marijuana, attempted simple possession of marijuana, or use of marijuana, such as possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute, or driving offenses committed while under the influence of marijuana. This pardon does not apply to individuals who were non-citizens not lawfully present in the United States at the time of their offense. Pursuant to the procedures in Proclamation 10467, the Attorney General, acting through the pardon attorney, shall review all properly submitted applications for certificates of pardon and shall issue such certificates of pardon to eligible applicants in due course. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 22nd day of December in the year of our Lord 2023, and of independence of the United States of America, and the 248th, Joseph R. Biden Jr. So that, folks, just dropped this morning from the White House. I know there's a lot of people who have questions. Boom, boom, boom. I have missed a lot of them because I was just reading right from the website. But I want to say a couple things because I know people are going to be asking questions. Brandon, thank you. I bet Hunter's pardoned. Yeah, if he was charged federally or convicted federally of that, yes. Eugene Morris Stoner, thank you very much. All right, so the questions I'm sure most people have. I was charged through my state. I was convicted through my state. Does this apply to me? You can use this surely as an example. Why? Because if the federal government just let all these people off from simple possession, attempted simple possession on federal and DC property, then why should my state be any different? This is definitely opening that opportunity for probably hundreds of thousands of people who have marijuana possession convictions, simple marijuana possession, attempted simple marijuana possession, or simple use possessions. So this says, this title says Arden. Sorry, guys. Let me see. It must be on the YouTube side. Yes, Arden. I will fix that right now. Thank you. He doesn't arden them. He pardons them. Thank you. That has changed. So this has huge implications for the Second Amendment because the federal government still, as of right now, marijuana is one of the controlled dangerous substances on the schedules. And it is a prohibiting violation to be convicted of marijuana. And it's still a question on the 4473. So this opens up a lot of things that people could be addressing right now. So this is interesting. I think Bear Paw, thank you. Hope and pray everything is well with you and yours. Merry Christmas. Yes, man. Merry Christmas. We are pushing through here, and I hope you and yours are as well. But this comes when, let's be honest, this comes when his approval rating was at the absolute lowest. This is looking to secure votes for him, obviously. No politician does anything drastic unless it benefits them. Let's be real. It also comes on a morning where there are 5 states contemplating removing him from the ballot, just like Colorado removed Donald Trump from the ballot yesterday. So this is looking to do a couple things to put up a smokescreen, like don't pay attention to the fact that they want to remove me. Also, don't pay attention to the fact that in the beginning of the year, a case is going to be, all the names of an Epstein list is going to be released. Man, my phone is blowing up. Sorry. Don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to this pardon here. So there's a lot at play. It's a little bit of virtue signaling. It's a stunt, but it is what it is. So if you fall in one of these 3 categories, you need to get a hold of the pardoning attorney. I'll read it. I'll show you that part again. Pardoning attorney. in due course. Okay. Pursuant to the procedures in Proclamation 10467, the Attorney General, acting through the pardon attorney, shall review all properly submitted applications for certificates of pardon and shall issue such certificates of pardon to eligible applicants in due course. So you will have to have your attorney, or you can try to reach out to them on an individual basis and get your pardon. And if you live in a state that you might be able to use this, you might be wanting to call an attorney right now to get that rectified and taken care of. So, I mean, it is what it is. I just wanted to bring that to you here on your Friday morning before Christmas. Joe Biden has just dropped a bomb to change things for him politically, I think. So let me know what you think down below. I'm working on another case for you that I interrupted that research for this because this is something that's pressing and it just came out. Wanted you to be aware. But folks, thank you for your support. I hope your holiday, no matter what you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah or Festivus or Kwanzaa, whatever it is, I hope you have a phenomenal one and enjoy what time you have with your family. Guys, until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe, and get you your federal pardon if it applies to you. I'll see you all on the next one, guys. Take care and have a great morning. See ya.